What's going on, folks? It's that time of the season again. That witching hour is coming upon us. Open contracts are coming to a close, and either money is going to be made or lost. But the reset button is being pressed again. All eyes will be on the mother of all squeezes in AMC and other so-called meme stocks like GameStop and other retail investor favorites. In crypto news, the market as a whole is in a bit of a slump over the past few days, but one coin does remain resilient through the choppiness of it all, and that's again last week's favorite, Solana. But this coin is looking to usurp Solana's position as the coin of choice. It's going to be the Solana 2.0. Are you ready? Cue the music. Welcome back. Welcome to another episode of Money Talk Sundays. I'm your investment bro, Stevie B. Sound a little kind of congested. It's this damn vaccine that I took, but whatever. You know the drill. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and we're going to just jump right into it. Let's go. Quad witching is upon us again. You got to keep an eye out on all your open positions. I currently have a call option open on NNA, which is Navios Maritime, and I have it open based on some intel that I came across, and I'm currently looking down on it right now. I'm in the red, but hopefully by Wednesday it's going to be on the up and up. Now, if by Wednesday I don't make at least a 30% profit on it before quad witching comes, then of course I will be pulling out. I gotta, hedge my losses. Now, NNA, Navios Maritime, is a marine transportation business. It operates in Asia, Europe, and America. The firm owns fleets of crude oil, refined petroleum products, and chemical tankers. Now, I also have shares in MMAT. I have shares in BBIG, BTX, VXRT. The list goes on. But, as far as for the retail traders, retail investors, some of those are the hottest stocks for the time period, the talk of the week, whatever. I anticipate a clearance sale this Friday, so I'm saving to go shopping on Friday. Come this Black Friday, it's going to be holiday shopping upon us to pick up all these stocks on the low. Now, there is one thing, though, that seems to be on the minds of many stonk traders, and that is what's going to happen with AMC. Now, are the institutions going to be able to cover their positions? Yeah, we don't know, because there's a lot of naked shorts out there. We don't see what's going to happen yet, but we're hoping that the mother of all squeezes is what occurs. The government is expected to hit their debt ceiling by mid-October. Naked shorts, again, I said, are flooding the market. Hurricane Ida created a double whammy of a crisis in the Gulf and in the northeastern states. Billions of dollars have been poured into the economic recovery plan for this pandemic that we're going on almost 2 years in. Threats of a market crash and serious corrections are looming. This debt ceiling is upon us. People are nervous and wary, and the market performance is showing just that over the past week. What the hell is going to happen? Now, let's say things do go belly up. Will these institutions pay out to retail traders? Will they? Will the government bail out the banks and hedge funds and stuff again after over-leveraging? Well, like I told another viewer last week, even if the hedgies are called to cover their bets, they might not be able to do so. They might get a little assistance to cover those bets. The amount of Go shares currently out does not need to be paid out, but internally a loophole, a bailout will be proffered. And again, when we go back to these hedgies let's say they do get assistance and pay out what they owe. With the fact that there's so many shares that are outstanding that are not even actual shares, but because they put it on paper, they put a contract out, they got to be paid. That's money that the government is going to have to foot to create out of the air to pay for, which, of course, when you flood millions upon millions of dollars, billions of dollars into a market, that tells you that inflation is going to be a problem. That tells you right there that the money, just like crypto, has no actual backing. It's just a belief system. And our dollar is not going to go that far. Our dollar is not going to stretch. Things are going to get more expensive. $15 an hour for everybody for minimum wage. All these things are contributing to inflation. But anyway, who am I to talk? I'm not an economist. So I'm not Warren Buffett or any of them. So we'll see what happens. But that's what it looks like. If you're talking about they're going to create this money to pay off fake shares, ghost shares, just because they made a contract out of these ghost shares. That's a lot of free money. But how much is that money really going to be worth at the end of the day? Now, hodlers at AMC will not realize the true fruits of their hacktivism. Well, this is not hacktivism. They're not hacking. But, there's activist investing. I think they had a name for this, but I don't remember it right now. Maybe if I remember, I'll come back to it. Anyway, but in a letter to congressional leaders this past Wednesday, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen warned of likely mid-October deadline to raise the debt ceiling. The most likely outcome is that cash and extraordinary measures will be exhausted during the month of October, she wrote. She said that waiting until the last minute to tackle the issue could cause serious harm to business and consumer confidence. So, the cockfight, the pissing contest continues between the Dems and the Republicans. Both do agree that a debt ceiling does need to be raised, thus creating more debt, thus more inflationary measures, thus hedgies not having to cover their outstanding calls, and so on. But anyway, Republicans don't want to take the blame for the debt ceiling being raised, so they're telling the Dems, you're going to have to do it without us. You're going to have to do it with no Republican support, so when it blows up in your face, we're safe. Which is bullshit, but that's politics. Now, that way, it doesn't blow up in Republicans' face. Dems take all the blame. The debt ceiling is raised some more. I mean, I don't believe Trump did it. Let me actually check. Did Trump raise the debt ceiling? Let's see. Last president to raise the debt ceiling. All right, so yeah, Trump raised the debt ceiling twice, back in March of 2017 and then again in March 2019. So he's did it twice. So Republicans cannot say it's a Democrat thing. They have no foot to stand on. We already know Obama did it. Obama did it quite a few times. He did it in 2009 twice. He did it in 2010. He did it in 2012, 2013, 2014, and 2015. Damn, Obama. Bush did it a lot too. Baby Bush did it in 2002, 2003, 2004, 2006, 2007, and twice in 2008. And Clinton did it 4 times. Twice in 93, once in 96, and once in 97. So that being said, this is not a Democrat or Republican thing. Both parties have raised the debt ceiling. It is not specific to one party, but for whatever reason, Republicans want to act like it's a Democrat thing right now, when their own leader did it twice in his one term, back in 2017 and 2019, was it? Yes, 2017 and 2019. Anyway, so I'm just excited to see what happens this Friday during quad witching. Like I said before, I'm going to hold out my position until Wednesday on my option play. Hopefully by Wednesday I get that 30% profit. Once I get that 30% profit, I'm going to close out that option play and let quad witching run its course, and then see what I'll be doing for next week. In fact, this is the time to start planning on what you're going to be doing for after quad witching. How are these options going to play out? How are these stocks going to play out? What's the trends going to be like? This is the things to start looking at right now. What is your play going to be after quad witching? Once again, thank you for tuning in to Money Talk Sundays. This has been your investment bro, Stevie B. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. You'll find that information in the description box. Again, I apologize for sounding a little stuffed up. I'm dealing with the vaccine and whatnot, so I'm not at 100 right now, but I'm working to get there. If you feel any information, you got any plays that you want me to talk about, go ahead and shoot me a DM. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know. I thrive from the interaction. I love when you guys reach out to me. I love the engagement. I learn, you learn, we all learn. I'm going to keep an eye out on BBIG, Vinco Ventures. I'm going to keep an eye out for Meta Materials. I'm going to keep my eye out on, what's the new one I was talking about? Oh, yeah, NNA, Navios Maritime. I'm looking for new plays, trying to stack this bread up, and we're gonna make it happen. So again, thanks for tuning in, Money Talk Sundays. Y'all have a good trading week. This is quad witching, so this is our Halloween where things get fucked up on Fridays. Pardon for cursing, but yeah, that's just how it is. Start planning what your next moves are going to be for after Friday for next week. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all check out the podcast Money Talk Sundays on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, or wherever you listen to podcasts, and subscribe. Subscribe and help out the channel out. We continue to grow this channel, grow this movement, grow this community, and I will see you guys on the other side. Thanks for tuning in again. Stevie B.